ET Final Score is brought to you by Ashley Furniture. Host Eric Sullivan.
All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome to week one of the high school football season. It's really the second Friday. This is the ETFinalScore's.com football show. Eric Sullivan here in studio. We had a great opening week, and we had some excellent non-district matchups. Emily Gagnon will join us from that Chapel Hill Whitehouse game in just a moment. Big game out there. Now, the Tyler Paper guys will also be calling in from all over East Texas. Big Zach Spears will be in studio with us as well to give us his take on some of the other big games going on. Be a part of the show. At ETFinalScore.com is our Twitter handle. We will read your tweets when you get them on the air, and you can shoot me a text if you got any other game updates or final scores to get to at 216-7290. We start with the Battle of Lake Tyler between the defending champion Chapel Hill Bulldogs, who lost last week to Lindale, and the Whitehouse Wildcats, who cruised past Hallsville. When these two met last year, 108 points were scored. Will we have a shootout tonight? Well, they love Randy McFarland and Whitehouse, and they love their defense. How about Aaron Clemens and Brandon Beaton in on the sack on Andrew Black. Bulldog pride not going so well early on. Andrew Black picked off here by Justin Dunning. What a nice defensive play. I tell you what, the Whitehouse defense has really showed some new life these first 2 weeks of the season. Young Patrick Mahomes just gets better by the day, and when you got this guy, it makes it easy. Dylan Cantrell, one of the top receivers in the state of Texas. They go at it again. Look at this catch right here, out of bounds. It didn't count, but don't worry, Mr. Cantrell would come up big in this football game. Destin Wilkins would get the field goal right here, 3-0, Whitehouse with the lead. Chapel Hill trying to regroup, get something going, but got a fumble right there. Boy, Chapel Hill just out of sync tonight. Luckily, Andrew Black there to get the recovery, but that was a big loss. And then on fourth down, hey, this is guts right here. Andrew Black, Jamarcus McCowan, wow, on fourth down, and they take the lead just like that, 7-3. Chapel Hill with the lead. Back comes Patrick Mahomes to Coleman Peterson. Coleman, Mr. Sure Hands right there. Then Mahomes once again setting up. This is just going to be a dynamic duo right here. Puts the pump fake, and look how open Cantrell is. That kid can play football. 10 catches, 149 yards tonight. Now in comes Ryan Cheatham. Remember, Whitehouse has two quarterbacks, both for juniors. Cheatham wishes he could have that one back. Wesley Thompson with the interception. No score, but just before half, look at this play. Cheatham deep to, my goodness, Dylan Cantrell. You are the man. 2 touchdowns for him tonight. Let's go to the scoreboard. Whitehouse gets revenge. 38-14, your final. Chapel Hill 0-2, folks. But don't worry, Coach Sitton will get him on the right path. With more on this game, we're going to go right back to Rose Stadium, where our Emily Gagnon was there all night long. She got to see this one from start to finish, and has more with the winners tonight, the the Whitehouse Wildcats. Sorry about that.
Whitehouse stole the show here tonight at Rose Stadium in the Lake Tyler rivalry, beating Chapel Hill 38-14. I'm joined now by their head coach, Randy McFarland. Talk about your guys tonight and how proud you are.
Oh, extreme, great effort from all of them, offense, defense, special teams. Chapel Hill's a good football team, well coached, and came back for some revenge. But the Whitehouse Wildcats hung in there. We played great. Very proud of us.
Talk about your quarterback once again, 3 touchdowns just like he did in week 0. I mean, you've got to be a happy coach.
Oh, yeah. Patrick did a great job throwing the ball. And, of course, I think Ryan may be our leading rusher tonight. Man, what a great situation to be in with 2 excellent young men that operate and lead the team.
Thank you so much, Coach. All right, now we're going to talk to the quarterback himself, Patrick Mahomes. Talk about your performance tonight, 3 touchdowns. You feeling good?
Yeah, I'm feeling really good. I'm just trying to go out here and do my best every time I'm in. And, I mean, just whenever I get in, I play as hard as I can.
How do you think Chapel Hill gave you a pretty good run for your money? I mean, talk about them and how they played.
Yeah, they have a really good team, and we knew they would be coming at us after they lost to Lindale last week, and they played real well. Our defense held up strong, and our offense produced when we had the ball.
You guys are 2-0. It's early in the season. I think this year, are you guys playing for your coach to keep him here next season? Talk about that winning.
That's a big thing. We want to win as much games as we can to help him get his job back and just give him a chance with as many games as we can.
Thank you so much, Patrick. Once again, Chapel Hill losing right here tonight against Whitehouse. Eric, back to you in the studio.
All right, thank you very much, Emily. Let's move it on over to the Longview Lobos. Plus, we're going to check in on top-ranked John Tyler. Stunning news on JT coming up, but the Lobos, what an awful week they had. Coach King lost his star quarterback, Bivens Caraway, for the season. But if there's one guy who doesn't dwell or feel sorry for himself, it's Coach John Key. North Little Rock coming to town. First time ever Longview's played a team from Arkansas. I know why, because I'm from Arkansas. We don't want any part of the Longview Lobos. Early on, though, the North Little Rock Charging Wildcats getting to that Longview defense a little bit. They get in scoring range, but on the field goal try, great pressure right there by the Lobos. And thanks to that Lobo Stadium win right there, the fans may have helped quite a bit as well. Love the Longview Green guys. We are still scoreless on a punt return. Nakia Brown, forget about it. How about some blockers, guys? He goes up, back up to the left side, cuts it back over. Touchdown, Nakia. 65 yards, Longview with the lead. How about some defense right here? Zachary Corvettas forces the fumble, and then Stefan Matz gets it, and Stefan is gone, folks, way down the right sideline, but defensive holding was called. It would come back. Didn't matter, though. Longview Lobos come storming back. They lost last week, and they get their feet back together just like they always do, 30-14, your final score in this one. Also in Class 5A, hey, this score doesn't indicate how the game went. Robert E. Lee was right there in this ball game, but they go down in this one. 41-31 is the correct score. 41 Lufkin, 31 Robert E. Lee. We'll have Chris Perry getting all the latest on that game from Abe Martin Stadium and coming up in just a minute. Let's get back to top-ranked John Tyler right now. They lost tonight at Lancaster. Final score in this one, it just went final moments ago, 26-21. This one came down to the final 2 seconds. I'm not kidding. Thank goodness we've got Harold Wilson of the Tyler Paper and ETFinalScore.com there. Harold, crazy ending right there. Let's get to that first. What happened? John Tyler had a shot, didn't he?
Yeah, they got down to the 1-yard line. They actually came within inches of scoring on the next to last play. The clock hit 0. Lancaster thought they won the game. John Tyler got one last play, and they fumbled. The snap from center just went by Greg Ward, and Lancaster recovered. Game over. Number 1 team goes down just like that.
All right, Lancaster, Harold, kind of got ahead of JT by a couple of touchdowns. Was there ever any doubt JT would come back? Because that kind of surprised me personally.
Yeah, it was a little doubt because Lancaster was slowing JT down. They matched their foot speed. They shut their running game down. They were getting a lot of pressure on Greg Ward, but JT got hot in the third quarter. Fred Ross caught his second touchdown pass. Rod Smith got in the end zone, but to Lancaster's credit, their defense really stood up to this test, and they kept JT out the end zone that last time, which is what they needed to do.
All right, Harold, you never, ever want to lose a football game. I get that. But is this going to wake these kids up a little bit and say, hey, let's get back to basics. Let's quit reading the papers, the websites, watching Eric Sullivan on TV a little bit too much, and get back to playing JT football?
Yeah, I'll tell you what, they rushed off the field, John Tyler did. They went to the locker rooms, and I heard some voices very loud in the locker room, so looked like it got their attention. Bottom line, whether they won or lost tonight, they're still a state championship contender, but they definitely got to make some improvements if they're going to live up to all these expectations.
All right, Harold, could be a blessing in disguise. Great job, as always, from over in Lancaster there. But JT goes down tonight. They won't be ranked number 1 when the rankings come back out on Monday. Jacksonville Indians beat Carthage on the road last Friday. They were back home tonight. I was at this game, had some camera problems, but it was all Palestine. They get it done 37-14. Jacksonville was without their quarterback, Carter McCowan, who had a hurt shoulder. Van falls to Hallsville tonight. How about that? 38-13. Lindale goes down to Carthage. We'll have more with Clay Allo from Bulldog Stadium coming up in that one. Henderson takes care of Nacogdoches is who that should be right there. That was my fault there, 26-14. And Center takes care of Pine Tree, 42-16. There is the live Twitter feed. Got Nathan Bailey posting stuff there. 10 new tweets. If you put a good one on there, we'll read it. We'll be right back after the break.